Guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications. So, is Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B scared of going up against Nicki Minaj? Because Little Doo-Doo on the beat, Megan Thee Stallion's trash producer, I do not like him because he have her on the same beats, no shade, responded to fans wanting her to make a diss track against Nicki Minaj or Tory Lanez, because as we know, fans believe that a few lines in Red Ruby the Sleaze is about Megan Thee Stallion. And then on top of that, she won her case against Tory Lanez. So they want her to make a diss track against Tory Lanez and Nicki Minaj. Now, with that being said, I do feel like Megan will subliminally respond to Nicki, okay? A diss track, you drop names, which Megan won't do, but I think she will subliminally respond to Nicki Minaj like she did in Traumazine and D0JA. A fan says, how do you want her to return? And Little Doo-Doo on the beat responded and said, y'all saying she should do a diss track, but did y'all think for 1 second she's trying to get past all those things and put it behind her? Why would she put it on wax to be reminded of it? And he's talking about, obviously, the incident that happened in 2020 where she was allegedly shot. Nicki Minaj says in the Red Ruby the Sleaze, I don't F with horses since Christopher Reeves. Christopher Reeves was paralyzed in 1995 due to an accident that he had riding on a horse. The same year Megan Thee Stallion was born. Everybody knows that Megan calls herself the Stallion. That's even her Instagram name. And Nicki is allegedly saying that she don't really mess with horses. Okay? She don't mess with Megan Thee Stallion. She don't trust Megan Thee Stallion. I think that Megan is definitely scared to respond to Nicki. And I don't think she can go toe-to-toe with Nicki. A lot of people feel like Megan can go toe-to-toe, but when do we ever really decipher a Megan bar? We never do that. Even with Traumazine, which flopped, no shade. I'm not trying to be petty, but it did. Nobody really cared about those subliminal shots that she was throwing at Nicki Minaj. Okay? I think that she don't want smoke with Nicki, but she definitely will be throwing subliminal shots like she did in D0JA and Traumazine. Okay, she won't name drop. In a diss track, you name drop. That's what Megan won't do. Okay, you know, she don't want that type of smoke because she don't really have a lot of fans as it is. And even with, you know, people caping for her when she comes back, will people buy her music? Because y'all cape for a lot of people on social media, but do y'all support them? No, not really. You just go with the popular crowd. So with that being said, I do feel like she will throw subliminal shots, but I don't think Megan really wants to go toe-to-toe with Nicki because their pen game is not the same. Nicki's more witty. She's more creative than Megan Thee Stallion. Okay? And as for Cardi B, I think she's going to allow Partisan Fontaine to handle Nicki Minaj. Okay? Because Party been going up against Nicki since Cardi B been in the game. Partisan Fontaine usually writes the subliminal shots towards Nicki. And I think, you know, Cardi B is going to slightly respond, but nobody's really going to care because her bars are not really lethal. Okay, so it is what it is. But I think Megan and Cardi B are both scared of Nicki Minaj. Doja Cat and the Kardashians, Met Gala drama. Okay, so according to Page 6, Anna Wintour, who is a gatekeeper in fashion, she also runs Vogue. She is cutting down on the Met Gala invites. Now, allegedly, I was told that she does want Doja Cat to go because Doja Cat has never went to the Met. She is technically exempt because of her connections. Same thing with Champagne Thickums. I'm sure that you guys could put two and two together. But she has been making a lot of noise recently when it comes to her fashion looks, especially when she went to Paris Fashion Week, okay, and dressed up as period blood. So Anna Wintour wants to have Doja Cat there, okay? And, Zendaya will be invited. So will, obviously Rihanna, but I don't think Rihanna's going to go because she's pregnant. So it's going to be year 2 without Rihanna. But with that being said, Anna Wintour has allegedly disinvited the Kardashians, which is very interesting considering that, Kim has decent relationships with a lot of these high-end designers. Now, Khloe was blacklisted from the Met for a few years. And the only reason why Kim was able to attend the Met was because of Kanye. Because Kanye has a lot of fashion connections. So maybe that's why they don't want Kim and the Kardashians to go, because now Kanye and Kim are divorced. But, Kim still has her own relationship with these designers. So it just doesn't make sense why they would disinvite the Kardashians. I know they are cultural vultures, but goodness gracious. I mean, if you don't invite the Kardashians, then don't invite these TikTokers either. Okay, no shade. Okay, y'all got to be fair, because them TikTokers not really celebrities. Since Scratch Off has been flopping musically, she will be getting into other things. She said in an interview that she did a few weeks ago that she has other plans besides music. Take a listen.
Oh, y'all like me over here too? Oh, okay, say less. This got me to the Grammys, say less.
So you got to do 2 albums now then?
Yeah, right?
Oh, okay, now you got to do 2
you know
albums now.
I might just have to. We got more freestyles because I don't want y'all to forget, my foot always on next. We got big features. I'm on the big screen this year. Magazine covers, everything.
Come on now.
I'm on my business stuff this year. I'm gonna be launching my brand.
So y'all hear that? Scratch Off said that she got more freestyles coming. She's gonna be on more magazine covers. She's launching her brand or something like that. I don't know what that means. And then she also will be on the big screen. Now, when she's talking about the big screen, is she talking about Love and Hip Hop? Because I don't think that Scratch Off knows the difference between the big screen and the small screen, considering that she was using the word discrepancy in the wrong way. And then on top of that, she doesn't believe that she's the side chick because she gets gifts. So I don't think she's really that bright. So when she's talking about the big screen, she might be on the next season of Love and Hip Hop. Okay, would you guys be tuning in? Let me know in the comments. Unfortunately, SZA gets dragged on social media and she responds. So fans saw this nice tight dress that she was wearing to one of her shows in Atlanta. The Twitter user said, "Cake so fat, almost forgot about the train." Okay, now you guys may be wondering what he's talking about, but allegedly, SZA, got ran through by a group of men in the industry earlier on in her career. That's what he's talking about. But why he had to put her on blast like that? Like, goodness gracious. But anyway, SZA, I guess, saw the tweets because this one went kind of viral on Twitter. And she said, "For the record, no one signs up to be ripped apart by the media or the internet or berated by randoms. We sign up to create and share art, to share experiences with people that connect with us, to get the thoughts out God put on our hearts to share, to try our best. Everybody's human," okay? And then also, fans were talking about how she canceled the Philly show, if you guys remember, and she never rescheduled it. So some fans were upset about that too. I think SZA is a queen. But I also feel like celebrities got to understand that once you're in the public eye, people are going to comment about everything. That's what you sign up for when you want to be famous. If you didn't want to be famous, don't do a tour. Okay? Don't try to put out an album and have people buy it. I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like you got to take the good and the bad. Okay? Unfortunately, I do think it's wrong for, people to comment on, SZA's alleged train that she had. I do think that's wrong for people to comment on that. But in regards to anything else, you know, it is what it is, because at the end of the day, you're in the public eye. And because you're in the public eye, you got to take the good and the bad, not just the good. You're one of the top R&B artists in the game. So, you know, people are going to comment about the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, I love SZA, and I'm always going to support SZA. So I understand what she's saying, but at the end of the day, you know, that's what comes with fame. Moving on to Rihanna. So The Guardian reports that, Rihanna and Madonna have never headlined the Glastonbury Festival, and allegedly one of them have been confirmed to headline. Okay, so, you know, no shade, but I never need another Rihanna performance ever in life. I never want to see Rihanna perform. Okay, I think, you know, if we're gonna accept mediocrity, she can just stay at home. And you know, she has 2 children. I think she should just be a stay-at-home mom and focus on Fenty. I'm waiting for Rihanna to announce her retirement from music. That's what she needs to do. Okay, instead of telling fans soon, and, you know, I'm gonna be doing this for my music, instead of lying to your fans, just admit that you don't want to do music anymore. I want her to do that. Moving on to Queen Bee. So as we know, sales were down for Ivy Park. It was reported that the sales were down by 50% in 2022 versus 2021, probably because people were focusing on you know, Queen Bee's music, and then the fact that, you know, her tour tickets are very expensive. So I don't think the sales are going to be up in 2023 if she do drop a line. Well, actually, I think she did. Didn't she have Ice Spice or something as a model for Ivy Park? But with that being said, allegedly, Queen Bee plans to revamp Ivy Park. Okay, do a whole revamp for the next collection since sales have been down. How would you guys like that? You know, will you guys support her new revamp of the collection? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Check out my Patreon. Link will be in the description. I will see you guys in the next video.